So I've got some exciting news. The music that I'm using, it's free. It's some free use stuff. It's from Riot Games. They make League of Legends and some other stuff. Arcane, check it out. It's actually pretty good. And they release this music for streamers and like content creators. And it's lo-fi. It's easy to talk over. It's got a nice beat. It's not too distracting, and it's a lot. It's really cool that they went ahead and released this stuff. But just this week, Pokemon, like the Pokemon company, they released music and sound effects from Diamond and Pearl. That's for use for videos. That opens up a lot of options for me. Like, look at, I can do this now. Like, imagine what I could do with that. Like, that's pretty exciting. So I've included the website with all the information and how to access those music files. I've included that in the description of the video. So if that's something that interests you, either way, it's just free stuff. And now that brings me to my next thing I wanted to talk about. Speaking of Pokemon, my name is a lot like Pokemon. And you might be asking yourself, that doesn't make any sense, James. Why? And, well, here's the thing. Like, through every James's lifetime, like, they switch through a variety of different names. You know, they might start off as Baby Jimmy, and then like they have a midlife crisis and they switch to James, so they see more James, and finally they end up as Jimbo, or even worse, maybe Jimothy. You get to play around with it and change it how you want. This can also be a problem because this happens quite a bit for me. I'll introduce myself as James because that's what I want to be known as, and it's my name. And they'll turn around immediately and be like, "Okay, Jamie, that's great. Nice to meet you." Like, how ridiculous is that? Like, I know you could be sitting there thinking, well, now, Jimothy, you seem to be pretty upset about this. But that's not very Jimmy-like. If you were to introduce yourself to me as, Brad or Oliver, I wouldn't be like, "Okay, cool. Nice to meet you there, Todd. Forrest." I can understand that names can have their short forms, and that makes sense. But if I wanted to be called something else, I would have introduced myself as that. Why do I get to be given a nickname right off the back just because my name's James? And that's, it's just something that's happened since I was a child. And it never made sense to me. And it's not just a James issue. Like, Robert can be called Rob or Bob, or, even expanded to Robbie or Bobby. And Dick is short for Richard. Like, who makes these rules? This is just nonsense. Anyways, that's all I got for you today.
Here we go. Okay. Here we go. Record. Here's recording. Clap. It's clapping.